In the middle of a noisy, crowded city, there lived a boy the world had forgotten. Not because he was hiding, but because nobody cared enough to notice him. He wasn't the top student. He wasn't the most talented. He didn't come from money, fame, or influence. The only thing he did have was a burning fire in his chest, a belief that somehow, someway, his life could be different. But life had other plans. His father lost his job. Bills piled up. The fridge was empty more often than it was full. Dreams felt like a luxury only rich people could afford. At 16, he was forced to leave school. He worked at a tea stall, a mechanic's garage, a tiny shop that paid him barely enough to survive. Every night, after closing up, he would walk home under the dim streetlights, asking himself, is this it? Is this my whole life? Most people in his position would have accepted it. They'd say, this is reality. Don't aim too high. But he couldn't. Something inside him refused to give up. One day, he heard about a job in the city, better pay, better hours. He put on his only good shirt, borrowed bus fare, and went to apply. But they rejected him. Not once. Not twice. 30 times. You're not experienced enough. You don't have the right look. You're just not what we're looking for. The words cut deep. That night, he cried into his pillow. Not just because of the rejection, but because, maybe, they were right. But the next morning, he got up. Not because the pain was gone, but because he knew quitting wouldn't make life easier. It would only make failure permanent. Thought Balloon remembered this: you don't lose when you fail. You lose when you stop trying. He started selling tea on the streets to earn a little more. At night, he'd walk to an internet cafe, spending hours on old computers, learning about business, online marketing, and digital skills. He couldn't afford courses, so he watched free videos, read blogs, took notes in a tattered notebook, page after page. For months, nothing changed. His friends laughed. You're wasting your time. No one will buy from you. But he kept showing up. Because he understood something they didn't. Thought Balloon, you don't get success when you want it. You get it when you've earned it. One rainy night, while closing his tea stall, he had an idea. It was small. Too small for anyone else to notice. But it lit a fire inside him. He started a tiny online store selling handmade items. No money for ads. No professional photos. Just a basic website and a dream. The first week, 0 sales. The second week, 0. The first month, 1 sale, from his cousin. Most people would have quit. He didn't. He studied marketing, learned how to write better product descriptions. Started posting on social media every single day. At first, nobody cared. But then, one video he posted went viral. Overnight, his tiny store was flooded with orders. He worked 18 hours a day, packing boxes, replying to customers, managing deliveries. And then, the same people who once laughed at him started asking how they could work with him. Thought Balloon, funny thing about success, it makes the same people who doubted you want to be around you. Years passed. The boy who once couldn't afford a bus ticket was now flying across the world for business meetings. The one who was rejected 30 times now employed hundreds of people. And when reporters asked him about his secret, he smiled and said, "The secret is, I didn't stop when it was hard. I stopped when it was done." So if your YouTube channel isn't growing, if your business is stuck, if your dream feels too far away, remember this: every empire begins in silence. Every success story starts in failure. And every single day you keep going, you are Building the very future they said was impossible. The world might not believe in you right now. But one day, they will. Oh, they will.